Chicago's very own WGN News.
Losing a job over a social media post. What are the rights of an employee and the employer? Employment expert Tom Gimbel joins us via Zoom today to talk about this highly charged topic. And Tom, thank you for joining us via Zoom. We have seen that this has happened in the days following the killing of conservative Charlie Kirk. Why isn't this considered freedom of speech?
Well, freedom of speech is you're not going to go to jail, Micah.
Oh, gotcha.
You're not going to get arrested. You're free to speak and say whatever you want. But to work for a company isn't a right. That's a privilege. You interview for a job, a company chooses to hire you and pay you, and there's no guarantee that you're going to have that job. So you've got to be very careful about what you put on social media. And this isn't just about Charlie Kirk. In fact, I'd say it has really nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. We've been dealing with this issue of people posting on stuff, whether it's about, quiet quitting and all those trends, whether it's political, whether it's social. There's issues that come up. This is just the flavor of the day.
So when it comes to social media, do you need to have the same ideas that your company does, or you just need to not post that at all, period?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the majority of companies don't mandate you having a certain political belief or a religion or any of those other things. I think what they usually want is something that's not going to jeopardize the business. And when you go out one way or another on a political limb and start posting stuff, if that's public for the world to see, you could have clients or offend people internally that can cause a lot of friction and disrupt the business. And so freedom of speech is real, but the freedom of hurting the business is not. And that's, you don't have that right to do as an employee. If something you do is destructive to the business in any way, shape, or form, that's not a positive thing.
But how does that jeopardize the company? Can't the company, the manager or whatever, say that's the employee's ideals, that's what he or she thinks, has nothing to do with our company?
Absolutely. But there's things that offend an audience. There's things that offend customers that happen every single day. And it can happen whether, what if you go to a meeting and somebody says something that bothers somebody and the client doesn't want to give you business over that? People are offended, Micah. You know the world we live in. People are offended by anything.
Yeah, so.
And, to put it out there in writing on a social media post that never really goes away, it's just, listen, people can do whatever they want. This is a free country.
But there are consequences.
But there's consequences to your actions. And for people to say, oh, I should be free to do whatever I want, but you as my employer, you shouldn't be free to do whatever you want.
What happened to sticks and stones will hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me?
Well, that's true. However, it may hurt your checkbook.
Gotcha. So what should an employer tell its employees? Should that be in the handbook? Should they tell them that when they hire them? What should they tell them?
I think I do think that people of all ages need a little bit of guidance. Listen, the government never regulated social media, and most parents don't regulate social media. And then you go into the workforce, whether you're 22 or 52, and this thing has become an addiction for people, and they can't wait to see, to like, to post, to voyeur, whatever they're doing, and you got to have some guardrails. And my advice to any employer would be to say, if you have a social media account, lock it down and make sure it's private, that nobody can see unless they're connected to you, because that's where you get in real trouble.
But here's a whole nother question. Should social media be regulated?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's so interesting, Micah, right? We regulate tobacco. We regulate alcohol. We regulate television, non-cable, right? The old-fashioned channels like we're on right now with profanity. But social media, there's no regulation. You check a box that says I'm over 18 for certain things. You can go wherever you want. I think it's the most destructive thing that's happened to our society in my lifetime.
Well, Tom, there you go.
You want me to get on that soapbox even more? I mean, after that Bears game, I'm a little fired up, Micah.
Okay.
I mean,
we're not in sports. We're not in sports.
Social media is worse than
Tom.
the Bears. That's how I feel about it.
See you next week. Bye.